Hello, and welcome to today's edition of Did You Know? Brought to you by the Detroit Public Schools Office of Social Studies. Today we are at Chrysler Elementary. Today's objective is to learn how Michigan attained statehood, or in everyday terms, to learn how Michigan became a state.
Have you ever heard the word Michigama? Well, did you know our great state Michigan actually derived its name from the Native American word Michigama?
That's correct. Michigan was the first adaptation of the Ojibwa Native Americans word Michigama, which means large lake. And since 4 of the 5 largest lakes border the United States, Michigan was the ideal name for this territory.
Hold up, freeze! Well, DPS kids, that information was so good, I think we need to break it down. Michigan means great water or great lake. And here in Michigan, we have 5 Great Lakes. An easy way to remember the names of the Great Lakes is by using the acronym HOME. Lake Huron, Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Superior. Now, DPS kids, let's take a look to see which 4 of the 5 Great Lakes border our state. Well, we know that Michigan is made up of 2 peninsulas, the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula. Knowing that, let's count. 1, Lake Superior, 2, Lake Michigan, 3, Lake Huron, and 4, Lake Erie. These 4 Great Lakes border or touch our great state. The only Great Lake that does not border Michigan is Lake Ontario. Hey DPS kids, have you guys ever wondered how our Great Lakes were formed? Well, according to scientists, the Great Lakes were formed nearly 20,000 years ago, after the Ice Age. The glaciers, which are huge sheets of ice, some up to 2 miles thick, were so heavy that they gouged out the Earth's surface to create lake basins. Then the glaciers began to melt as the Earth's climate warmed, forming our Great Lakes. And here's something else that you may not have known. 20% of Earth's fresh water comes from our Great Lakes. Now back to the program, kids.
Oh, so that's how Michigan got its name. So now that we know how Michigan got its name, let's learn how Michigan became a state.
Well, during the early 1800s, the territory had to meet certain criteria to attain statehood. Oh, okay, so what was the criteria?
Well, number 1, they had to have at least 60,000 people living in the territory to be considered for statehood. And according to the 1835 census, Michigan actually had 85,856 just in the Lower Peninsula. Number 2, Michigan needed a constitution which set up basic rules for governing the state and elected officials. Michigan voters approved Stephen T. Mason as their governor. Okay, check. Number 3, the United States Congress in Washington, D.C. had to approve statehood for Michigan. And Congress did just that. They passed a bill approving Michigan for statehood, and President Andrew Jackson signed the bill on January 26, 1837, making Michigan the 26th state of the USA. And that concludes this edition of Did You Know?